his teammates go down. If that player stays alive, they're going to force spawn them over at green. You would like to see him get over and help his teammates over at glass at the start. And because of that, it looks like Ascentia is going to be able to control that drone right off the break.
That was actually managed to pick it up. Yeah, Pulse have managed to make the kills, and now they will pick it up. He's going to go for it here. Is he going to go for the shot? No, he's going to go towards blue. He's going for it. Will he make it in? No, it's just going to be in control here, but it will be picked up. And Starzy Boy will now have control. Looking to put it straight on the yellow. They have the numbers here. He should be... Oh, Exo has been shut down and he waits.
I'd love to see just a one-point throw right here. He's going to wait for his teammates.
No,
see
he's
if they can
going
get a
for
score,
it.
But his teammates pick up kills in the kill feed, able to get that 2-point score. So many times we see players that they get a little bit too greedy. If his teammates don't pick up the kills there, you wonder, does he go for 2? Does he go for 1? Would have liked to see him just settle for the 1 point. If you get that first point on the board, it puts tons of pressure on the opposing team.
Mouse is going to stay alive here, trying to put some shots down. He's picked up 1. And I think that was pretty crucial, as it has slowed down Pulse a little bit here. His teammates will now spawn back up, and he's just holding them off.
Yeah, and they're spawning over on that green side. That's exactly what they want, but they don't have anybody playing from the drone. It's really odd to look at the minimap and see nothing going on the drone side of the map. Obviously, you need the drone to score. It's self-explanatory. There's no reason why nobody is fighting on that side of the map. You had 2 players over on green. You had 2 players fighting in mid. Nobody fighting over the drone.
Players are trying to get in there now. Tello will shut him down. Will Pulse manage to grab hold of it now? I think they're just losing it. They don't have control of it at any point. Every time they look like they're getting a bit close, they lose a wave of kills.
No, and I mean, 3 minutes to go pretty much in this game. It's a very low-scoring game in comeback. You'd expect a much higher-scoring game, but essentially they have everybody over on that side of the map. They're just going to rally up these kills. Now, they have the drone. They're going to have to try and make a play here. You have players spawning up in green. Is he going to be able to beat them? He's going to jump and dash, and he's going to put up another 2-point score. So, from the quote-unquote bad side, they're putting up 4 points already. If you are Pulse, you need to get some scores on the board here quick. But look, on the mini-map, they're spawning nowhere near drone. You're going to have to see them, rotate, put all pressure on that side of the map.
You know what I think is most striking me here in this game, X, is the lack of aggression from Pulse. They're getting a few kills, and they seem to stop. They're waiting for another wave of kills.
If we can go through the players on Pulse real quick. I saw an AR from Tello. I saw an AR from Hope. Are they running 3 ARs right now?
Let's go through.
Yeah, they're running 3 ARs, I think.
There is... Yeah, they are. They're going to be running 3. So I think it'll be Nani who's going to be running that ASM1, and that may be the issue.
I mean, I think you can get away with 2 and 2. 2 ASM1s, 2 ARs. I don't know if you can get by on this map with 3 ARs. It's just, although I mean, you obviously can still have the same movement with stock and such. It's just a different play style. You play differently with an AR in your hand than an SMG.
And that's what we've been seeing. Pulse have been, instead of being aggressive and making that move onto the drone, have been stopping.
And it's shocking because the first map they come out on hardpoint and they win all their individual gun battles. So you figure going on in the series, they would kind of just force the issue again. There's no reason not to. They won that first respawn pretty handily. For them not to play like that for the rest of the game is kind of shocking. They're kind of changing up their playstyle to a playstyle that Ascentia favors, that works in their favor. And you see Starzy Boy going to beat a player down with a drone. He's going to throw that one in. He actually probably would have snuck behind them and got the 2 if he would have kept going. But Maul's putting so much pressure on the opposing team's base, just staying alive up top on yellow.
Well, they've thrown it into the enemy territory now. Will this be a reset? Or is Hope going to go for it? Looks like he might go for the run here. Going to push towards green, looking to keep going here. There is a player behind him in a bit of a bad scenario. He's going to climb the ladder. Very slow way to traverse the map now with the exosuits. They might be able to get this. They are going to get this one. It's going to be a 2-point here. They will get 2 points back in this first half.
All right, so they start to gain a little momentum here. They're able to put 2 points on the board, but you see the players setting up for the drone again. They should be able to run this. They have that spawn at green. They need to pick up these kills. You see the players on Ascentia. They're starting to rotate back, and the players on Pulse lighting up the kill feed. They're going to need to rally some scores here. There's one player playing for the drone on Ascentia. That's a huge kill right there on Miles. You'd like to see him just take the drone, wrap it around. That's exactly what they're doing. If he makes it in the yellow, that's a score, but he is stopped right at the goal line by Kryza. Huge plays out of Ascentia.
They are, and they're going to go down. Starzy Boy is going to be left alone here. He's going to put nades down the middle. EMP's gone down. I don't think he caught anyone, though. He has to try and make this. Ball has been dropped. I think somebody tried to throw it, and it bounced off.
I think it did, yeah.
And that's unfortunate. They should have had another 2 there, and they could have put right back into this game. Again, has not converted that throw. Third time's a charm. Down it goes.
They are just focusing on that. Yeah, I mean, you saw your teammate jump up there and die trying to make that play. You can't really make the same one. I mean, obviously only 10 seconds left. I think the right play would have been dash towards one of the sides, try and get a throw from one of the side angles.
A little bit of a rally there from Pulse in the end. I mean, you can see Kryza went 17 and 10. but they changed things a bit. They were actually being aggressive. They were progressing with the ball up the map and forcing the team of Ascentia to react to them rather than sit back and wait for Ascentia to run over them.
Pre that last maybe 2 minutes, they were just sitting far back on that drone and pretty much letting Ascentia have the drone. You can't really play like that. You're going to have to play a little bit more aggressive on the map. Going to look to see if they come out in the second half with more aggression.
Yeah, Ascentia are coming out more aggressive, though. 2 kills have gone down already. It's going to be Hope left alive with his teammate spawns up. And there we go. That's that slide, jump, burst, and in it goes straight away.
Yeah, and it's going to be very interesting to see how Pulse is going to play this. They're spawning at that dreaded green spawn right now, but players on Ascentia, they're not really in position to pick up kills. They're going to go for one, and that is going to be a missed shot. So many times we see missed shots, and you're definitely, going to have to start having players, practice shots in private lobbies more often because, so many times we see, 1-point scores that just become misses really come back to hurt you.
Well, I think that's one of the great things about this game, and that will go in. It's now 10-4 in favour of Ascentia, is that you do have to practice your shots. Although it for a lot of players it kind of makes sense. When you get into that scenario where bullets are flying in at you, you have to make it, the time is dying, and maybe you're behind, and it's a very important throw. If you start to choke a little bit or you can't make them consistently, you're going to lose your team the game.
Especially on this map, you can get to the AC on both sides, that little ramp by the satellite drone on that spawn, and then on the other side, you can pretty much see exactly where it is on the mini-map. You need to be able to make those throws from those positions. Those are easy throws for 1 point, and you don't really have to go pretty far from the drone spawns.
If he had managed to get
if he had made it through there, it's probably 2.
Here we go. He's going to burst, jump straight over. Is he going to make it? No, misses the jump, and he's going to get taken down
still
for
alive
it.
somehow, yeah.
I thought he was going to stay alive there, but didn't manage to do it. His teammates will have the ball again. It will be a reset. They have a player in a position to try and convert it here. He has to win this gunfight, though.
It's a huge gunfight on that respawn. Hope, he's going to drop right there. So Ascentia should be able to control the drone spawn. They're going to have one player behind them, but you see a player up on AC. It's going to drop. He's going to have one blocker in front of him. I like the idea to go for that 1-point throw. You didn't need to at that point. Just keep putting points on the board. That's all you have to do if you're Ascentia. 3 minutes to go. You have a massive lead. Just keep putting 1 point on the board.
So there we go. It does seem like Ascentia are kind of just hammering this uplink home, and they just seem the better team at it. There's no 2 ways for me to cut this, X. You're looking at Ascentia, you're looking at Pulse. The tactics from Ascentia are better. They're winning their kills where they need to, and just constantly shoving this ball and this drone into the opposition's base.
And Pulse, they came out in the second half, the later half of that first round. They started to play a little bit better, but now in this second half of this uplink game, they've kind of gone back to that playstyle that was not working for them in the first half. Got to question why they didn't play a little bit more aggressive. You just saw right there, the first time they've gotten aggressive, they got a 2-point score fairly easy.
Oh, we see all these stuns and EMPs just raining in. Neither team wants to give the other team a clean runaway, especially with how quick you can get this ball into a scoring position from the reset points.
Yeah, and he was trying to go for that AC throw right there that I was talking about, but he was shut down pretty quick. They're going to have to get control of this ball. Is Pulse try and make a play, but he is taken out on the AC. Let's see if they're going to try and go for that throw. He actually did go for the throw, but he was EMP'd and a huge interception by Hope. He's going to have to run this one out of his base towards green side. He has blockers. If they're able to pick it up on that respawn, they're going to be able to get a score, and he has kills going down in front. There's one player, though, watching this right-hand side. Should be able to follow up some kills. Going to go for a 1-point score.
Oh,
that is going to miss, though. That is a huge miss right there for
This
Pulse.
is what we said about you have to make those shots.
That, yeah.
All that work. All the interceptions that he drug it all the way through green.
Right, the interception, the pickup of the kills on green side, and then you don't get any points out of it. It's kind of rough one.
Well, you can't do all that work. You can't waste all that time, especially when you're behind, to not score.
Yeah, and I mean, they're behind by a lot. You can't waste those opportunities, but you got to credit Ascentia. They could have, gotten greedy, kept going for 2-point scores, but in the second half, they settled for the ones and just kept padding their lead a little bit. So that Pulse has to play a little bit reckless. It's opened up plays like this. You see Miles going around green side. He's going to have nobody over there. Should just jump up, be able to jump this one right in. He actually banks off he hits the wall a little bit, just throws it in for 1 instead, but still, just to get points out of that. That's a big win, and they're going to take this
I could almost feel his disappointment there. He went, I've got it for I've hit the wall. I'm going to just throw it here. I'm not getting any further.
Well, at least he had the composure to say, once he messed up the jump, all right, I'm just going to throw it in. A lot of players would have just kind of freaked out a little bit. We saw him just drop with the drone right there. But It's kind of over this map.
One of the things I'm noticing from Pulse is, regardless of where that ball is, no matter how deep it is in their own territory and how maybe
they run it out.
They run it out, and not a lot of teams will do that. A lot of teams will fight for the reset, go to glass, and try to win it again, and get a clean slate. Don't take the risk.
I think it's because they haven't had control of the drone off the drone reset. We haven't seen them have success of slaying out the drone side of the map and picking up the drone, as we've seen Ascentia. So, when they get the drone, they feel like they need to hold on to it. But you try and run it out of your base, you don't. You get countered fairly easily.
Oh, wow. Starzy boy, three-piece, almost picks it up and converts it home. Just wasn't able to, but that will be game over, 13-6.